Okay, that love spark again. Now, I stand in front of my battle flag, Confederate flag, because I am opposed to the direction of America. I'll stand in front of this flag as a symbol till, there's some kind of real change. This will be addressed to Donald Trump and response to Michael Savage's instigation that, you're alienating. You'll be alienating voters. You're going in dangerous ground. When people see you with Kissinger, Alex Jones viewers know that this guy's connected with the Bilderberg, and this guy's a shady, shadow guy, shadow figure. Okay, and then talking about Newt Gingrich. Okay, you're going back to the neocons, and you're going back into shadowy, shady people area. We don't want that. We want something new. We want someone different that you run with. Okay, so please don't let them, those neocon, Kissinger and all these other people, New World Order people, please don't let them whisper in your ear. Do not let them advise you. Any advice they give you is going to be bad, even if it helps you get in the White House. It's not going to be good. You don't want these people advising you. You're going to alienate people. Voters, Michael Savage, people that listen to Michael Savage, people that listen to Alex Jones. It's the Hegelian dialectics when it comes to this voting, which I don't believe in anyway. I believe it's rigged, but I'm going to vote anyway, because with the Hegelian dialectic, it's choice A, B, or C. The obvious choice is going to have to be Donald Trump. If you continue. But the thing is you got to do what you say you're going to do. And here's the catch, the other catch, okay? You need to get off this subject of sex scandals and the Clintons and all this stuff. But what you do is you just get your identical dress to Monica Lewinsky's. You put some creamy mushroom soup on there. Let it dry, with some glue in it, and then wave that around at your rallies. See, anytime the subject comes up, just wave that around, and that will usher off that questions. Okay, all the questions. Just wave that around, and that subject be gone, because we don't need it. This is just getting off subject, just like the transgender bathrooms and shit like that right now. We don't want that. So what we want to do is focus on real issues right now still. Okay? Don't get off subject. Also, here's the catch with the border. You want to build the border? I'd like to see you do what you say you're going to do. But you need to build a 1,000-foot wall with automated motion sensor guns and heat sensors and everything. So some way to detect people tunneling and make sure people don't come in and out. Here's the whole catch. You guys sit there, change the subject, which is, the wall, the economy and all that, to the Clintons and their sex scandal bullshit. Okay? You guys are already changing the subject, but the previous subject before that was mostly the borders, okay? You talked about borders, rapists coming in here, all the money being spent to house these people, soccer fields, swimming pools, gyms, flat screen TVs, all this stuff, nice stuff, okay? Millions of dollars. Obama spending millions of dollars in New York for jobs for immigrants. Okay, what about my kid? My kid wants a job in the summer. How about a program for him? How about a black kid? Maybe there's a black kid that might stay away from robbing my house if he got a damn job. But no, you're going to give it to illegal immigrants or people like that? That's retarded. So, but here's the whole catch. The wall's just invisible. Ever since you guys have made this NAFTA agreement, you're really giving up your sovereign power, okay? And you divided it up 3 ways into 1. Okay, so NAFTA, you really don't have a border, okay? So if you think about it that way, the border shouldn't really be an issue. It's just an invisible issue. It's just a non-issue because NAFTA already sealed the deal, okay? Pretty much seals the deal. If I was to be an imperial president, what I would do is give South America and Mexico and these kind of countries ultimatum. I'd tell them clean up their act, get out of the third world however they need to, get up to date. They've been right next door to the greatest nation in the world for 100 years, and you know what? They haven't gotten any better. They've only gotten worse. So clean up their act, or we take over, and we do it for them. I know that sounds anti-American, but I think we should just take the whole South America. Take it all over them. Just take it over and clean it up. Because I know we got a crooked shit going on here, but it's way worse in Mexico. South America, believe that. It's way more wild, and there's a lot more just disgusting, outright killing, corruption, drug cartels, and you know, all that stuff is facts. We spend a lot of money fighting them and tracking them. Take over, clean it up. You don't need to clean it up. You don't need to. You need to hold them responsible. You know, they need to pay, and their people come here. The hospitals, you know, the borders. In Texas, the hospitals are closing down because they cannot keep up with all these peoples that coming in for free. They come in for free health care, and it shuts the hospital down. They have to go out of business all along the border down by Texas. This is baloney, you know. And NAFTA is part of it to blame because it actually allows this certain amount of sovereign. Gives away our sovereignty, okay? So there really is no border. That's why they act this way. But they're not going to talk about that either. But if you're going to build a border, you build up that wall, and also ban Islam, because any kind of religion that promotes this kind of murder, and they can deny it, and they can't say extreme Islamists or whatever, Islamist extremists. They can't say that. These people are insane, sick, and the biggest casualty, the biggest person that's damaged, the victims. Okay, that's what I mean. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word victims. The biggest victims of Islam is Islam itself, is Muslims. And 98% of the main terrorism is perpetuated in the name of Islam around the world. Okay, so it's a big percentage. So I say ban Islam. Go ahead, ban Islam. Because if you keep them out, if you don't let them in and you don't allow this, then it's a lot harder to carry on. You know, we're in an age where you can't be right anymore. You can't say what's right. If you're right, you're evil. You know, it's so. If you can't build up these borders, why can't you just give an ultimatum to these southern countries, South America, and tell them they can't beat become better, and they're right next to the greatest country in the world, and they can't update their standards and get their crap together, we're going to just go ahead and claim the rest of the land. So I think that's what I would do, and that's kind of scary, so sounding, but you know what? Sounds practical to me, but you know, that is the political nationalist point of view that how I would think if I was going to be in that stance, but I don't even believe in the politics anyway. I'm just saying this to get this out, that Donald Trump, if you're going to get any support from people, you're going to lose voters, and you're going to lose a lot of support. You will lose support if you continue to back into the shadows with the rest of those same old gang of neocons. Don't give in to them, because they're just trying to puppet you. So if you want to vote, if you want someone's vote, you're not going to get mine if you continue. And would you go with Gingrich? You got to find someone else. We all want someone new. You're new for us. We want someone else new. So build that wall. And if you were able to do exactly what you say you're going to do, then I think I'd be able to put my vote on you. But seems like you're just being controlled. Maybe it's exactly what they want. They want me to vote for you, exactly what they want me to do, which is scary, because we can't trust anybody. And it's sad to say, I'd like to vote for you, but I don't even know if I could trust you. And there's problems with trust in America. We don't trust nobody. And but you're the only one out there making common sense, saying at least some things that make sense to us. The other stuff they're saying does not make sense. Hillary Clinton and Sanders, they don't make no sense. They won't speak right. They don't know right. And at least you can say what's right and wrong. Try to remember that we don't have much options. The obvious choice, if you're going to vote, would be probably to vote for Trump, because he's the only one making any damn sense, even though. So I don't know. It's hard to say. But politics, that's why politics is something people should just walk away from. If they disagree, and there's no one better to vote for, and you don't agree with the one to vote for, just don't vote. But walk away from it, you know. Trump is going to be, if you're going to do what you say you're going to do, then we want you. But if you're not going to be just, see, that's what my biggest fear is. You're going to be just like the rest of them. You're going to say all this stuff you're going to say you're going to do and not do it. We need somebody to actually do the shit they're going to say they're going to do. Excuse my language. And I'll stand in front of this flag until the day that this happens, because we need our republic back. We need to have some kind of standards. We need a stronger military, but we need to have it home. We need to not worry about other people. We need to focus on America caring for us. You can best care for other people if you're cared for yourself first. How can I help my neighbor if I am already broke? Get it? I know you do. You're a businessman. 1 + 1 = 2. We get it. So 2 of you need to come. You need to make the connection with your people that like me, that you probably, maybe you despise, maybe you don't. Okay, I don't want to judge you like that. But these are the people that are voting for you, and you've got to know this. People, Christian identity, white nationalist, American white nationalist, People like that are voting for you. They want you to win this election, but you've got to remember that if you start turning coat already and we start seeing a different colored feathers underneath, well, they're gonna not vote for you. You don't have everybody mesmerized. So remember that. I don't even know why I'm giving you advice. All I want to do is just tell you that, because you got to recognize and know that there is a lot of people that are considered racist that are behind voting for you. Okay? They want you to win. And you've got to know that. So you're going to alienate a lot of those people if you start hanging out with the Bilderberg people. Okay? I know you got to talk to some people in and out of circles, because that presidency, you've got to have a lot of circles to deal with. But don't listen to these guys, and please get someone new, different. No Sarah Palin, please, no. For vice president, no. Newt Gingrich, no. Please, no. Please, no. Someone else. Someone else, a celebrity or something. Not even a politician, someone different. Tom Hanks, I don't know. He's probably a Democrat. Huh. You know. I don't know. I don't know. Find somebody the public trust, and that'd be a good one. You know, that good old boy. And I don't know. I don't know who you get, but you gotta get somebody anyway. If you're gonna get me to vote for you, you're gonna have to keep your word, and that's the biggest fear we have, is that you're not gonna do what you say you're going to do. But also, as history repeat itself, and it ends up in war. So we don't know, and we need to think about the stuff that you're doing. Think about NAFTA, and go ahead and get your dress with cream and mushroom soup on it, and wave that around to rally, and that would just shut everybody up. You gotta get a look-alike dress, Monica Lewinsky special. Alright, so you ought to take one of them big old cigars, too, just to add 2 and 2. Huh? Alright, it's That Love Clark, and I hope that you guys recognize that you can't be mesmerized by Trump. Think clearly, and you know, if that's the obvious choice, then vote for who you think is most obvious. But to me, it's the most obvious. But is it the most obvious for the reason that they want to push him in? So is there a reason? Is this all just a show? Is this all just an act to make it look good, to make the competition look good? It's like wrestling, just like wrestling. That's what I think. You know, it's like wrestling.